So regular flying is coming to the Dragon Isles. So let's dust off that collection of ours and let's take a little bit of a look at what's going to need to be unlocked to explore this. Now, unfortunately, in this early development stage of the PTR, I'm not able to actually showcase this, but regular flying is coming to not only the new zone, but also the other zones within Dragonflight. So welcome back, boys and girls. My name is Manthieus, and whilst there is lots to do and see in this new zone, quite clearly one of the hot potato topics of discussion throughout this expansion is all of those other mounts that we have. We've been collecting these things for years, and it feels a bit odd that we can't use most of them. Luckily, though, for us, Blizzard are listening. They are going to give us the ability to use regular flying mounts in all of the Dragonflight zones come 10.2. but not necessarily totally for free. For the seasoned players of you out there, you will be well aware of the Pathfinder achievements. These are achievements that tend to pop up towards the end of an expansion in most cases, and historically have provided you the ability to just fly within the zones in any shape or form. But of course, since we've had dragon riding since day one, this is more of a quality of life thing rather than a sort of a big feature unlock. But true to fashion, we do have to do a few things to get access to it. So let's take a little bit of a look. Predominantly, you are going to need to make sure that you've played a good quantity of the game. There are the Waking Hope, the Honor Roll, the Azure Spanner, and Just Don't Ask Me to Spell It achievements, which are the 4 achievements for completing the storylines within each of the major 4 zones. Luckily for us, though, this is quite easy to chip away at right now if you haven't had this done. You are also going to need the Embers of Neltharion. This is probably one that some of you may not have access to. This is the storyline within the Zaralek Cavern. Now, whilst we still have plenty of time before 10.2, get this banged out, but I suspect there's a huge amount of people that disappeared quite quickly after 10.1, maybe to go play another demon-slaying game of some fashion made by Blizzard Entertainment that is being a bit of a hot topic game anyway. So some people may not have quite finished this off, so make sure you get that one completed before 10.2 goes live. You are also going to do, these ones are very easy, these are just the Explorer achievements. These require you to do nothing more treacherous than just fly around the zones. Be aware that it's the regular 4 zones and in turn also the Zaralek Cavern. The Forbidden Reach doesn't seem to be represented in this in any way, shape or form, so don't worry too much if you missed out that entire zone or patch almost entirely. Now on to the slightly more controversial one. It's Fresh Scales 15, and this is also the reason I can't too actively showcase the regular flying on the PTR right now. This requires you to get to Renown 15 with all of the major factions in the Dragon Isles. Now, if you're anything like me and you're a bit of a casual, you'll have chipped away, and by casual I mean I don't do too much of the endgame raiding or Mythic Plus. The world content for me, I've had all of this done, many moons ago right now. But like I said earlier, the Niffen may be the one that some of you are still a little bit behind on. If you did put the game down at any period of time to maybe go play Diablo, you might want to make sure that you've got Niffen up to Renown 15 as well. And of course, the thing that will slow everybody down is Friends in the Dream. This is going to require us to get to Renown 15 with the new Dream Wardens. Dream Wardens is the new faction coming in patch 10.2 within the Emerald Dream. I'll put a little video together on the rewards for this, but the TLDR to the new faction realistically is if you played 10.1 and you played the Niffen, it's very similar, very, very similar indeed. But you're going to need, there's 20 renown levels with the Dream Wardens. You are going to need renown 15, which I suspect will take us a week or two's time. I'm quite sure the Zoomers out there will find a quick way of doing it for sure, but that will probably be the last achievement that will be needed to get this Pathfinder done. From that point on, you will have free access to use all of your collection, all of your mounts, and you will be able to fly in a regular fashion throughout any of the Dragon Isle zones. Whether you see this an advantage or a disadvantage, I probably won't be using this too much because, well, regular flying slow, but there is the convenience of just being able to hover. I suspect we'll start to see a lot of these mounts that people have been collecting over the years again, just hovering and sort of dancing around in Valdrakken again, rather than the 4 or 5 dragons that seem to flood the zones right now. But there we go, boys and girls, a short little video for you. The Pathfinder achievement is coming. Luckily, there is some of it that you can work on before patch 10.2, so get on with that, get it done. But if you liked the video, give the video a like, consider subscribing if you're new around here, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.